Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Minecraft. Hope you're all having a great day. Let's turn the music back on, because I am no longer just playing here. So, it has been 7.5 hours of mining total. Obviously the previous hour, I think I may have recorded the last video after the previous hour, like the first hour of the, I don't know what you would call it, like construction. But since the last video, definitely at least 6.5 hours have passed. So you can kind of see the shape that it used to be. Definitely not as big as the one over there. That one, I mean, how long did it take us to finish that? Like 17 hours? It's quite a bit more amount of hours than 7.5. But I don't know, if you're a normal person, both of those times sound ridiculous, I'm sure, because most people, I guess, at least according to Northernlion, that like most people have like 1 hour in Candy Crush or something. Most people don't do what I do and play games for thousands of hours. Like, he actually gave dating advice. He was like, if you're ever on your first date and for whatever reason your date asks you how many hours have you played in this game for whatever reason, say like, I don't know, I play the game a lot. I got like 20 hours. Like, for your sake, like, answer like that is basically what he said. Pretty close to verbatim, and I don't know, man, it just seems wild, but, like, obviously my perspective is I'm a massive statistical outlier, for certain. The shit I'm doing is very mentally ill. Like, why is this what I require? I require a vertical, flat plane of grass as far as the eye can see in every direction. And now that I'm up here at the top, even though I'm basically done, just gotta replace the stone down there, I guess, but even though I'm basically done, I'm still, like, expanding this even more. I mean, look at this. This landscape is so gross. It's all so gross. It is nothing but mental illness, completely. Don't get it twisted. Complete mental illness. But I think I'm going to touch up the landscape over here just a little bit, and then I'm going to stop myself. And then we're going to go back to making all the sheep pens so that I can have every color of sheep. And then once we have every color of sheep, then I can go back to finishing the nether road that leads all the way over to those really far away coordinates. Then we can get armadillo and the other pattern of dog that I left, like, abandoned over there. Yeah, like, you can kind of see, like, I'm trying to do, like, not steps, kind of looks like bleachers for, like, a sporting event, but it's more like a pyramid design. And then, like, I guess, flatten that, and then flatten this as well, because that looks like not very good. I'm sorry. It just do not look good. Okay, what do here? Yeah, this one's a little bigger. Maybe you can stay. Maybe. This little extension here, not much of a fan of that, and these two blocks are kind of weird. But for the most part, this one doesn't really concern me as much as the rest of the growths that I have been moving. Hello, torch. Yeah, kind of my worry was if I extend this anymore, I'm going to eat into the great guardhouse, and it's like, I don't really want to move any of my guardhouses, dude. Yeah, I'm happy with this. The sand, maybe not, but the sand goes all the way back to that, like, lake over there. That inbound? I don't know the word I'm looking for, but, like, inland? Yeah, inland is the word I'm looking for, actually. Like, inland lake. Which most lakes are inland. Because if they weren't inland, then it would just be the fucking ocean. Like, You can insta-mine sandstone with this, which is pretty nice. In fact, let's just farm dopamine and serotonin off this real quick. Until I get to the sand, like, that's a complete deal breaker right there. Enjoyment is at an all-time low. Dicks are flaccid in the wind, wherever you go. Okay, like, this is my new children's book. my new children's rhyme. Oh my Jesus. Okay. And we got the weird, I don't even know what that is, like some kind of strange flute alongside the piano. I wonder what some of these songs are called. There's a ton of songs inside of the OCT for Minecraft that I've never heard, like Axolotl. When does that play? Maybe I should go on the wiki and like read up on it. Like, alright, I've obtained a bit more dirt for myself. Let's try to finish this bad boy up. I don't really know what else to do other than get to work. Because the sooner we're done here, like, the sooner, like, I can be sad that I built this staircase over here and ruined my base's skyline. Like, it's such a niche thing that you don't need to do. Like, when am I coming from this direction and I want to go to the second floor? Literally only if I have llamas. That's basically it. Speaking of llamas, since the last video, I had another wandering trader spawn, so I murdered him and stole his llamas. Because you just have to have nothing in your hand, and then you can ride them and tame them, like the same way horses are, like, tamed. There's a lot of lapis in these here hills. Like, I don't know what they changed, but I thought lapis used to be something that spawned deep underground at, like, Y42 or something. And then it was, like, it was rarer than diamonds. But I suppose whenever they, like, changed the world height, they also changed the algorithm that's, like, decides how things spawn. So they made lapis just appear on the surface, which is kind of weird. Nice jump. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I do like the Mario 64 like spam jump. Except instead of gaining infinite speed, you just gain, like, you don't lose speed while going up there, and like you could just jump faster. And jumping while sprinting is just fast in general. What day are we on? 22, 28. It's pretty good, right? I kind of want to remove this at the top of this here hill. I probably won't have space though. I'll worry about that another time. Oh yeah, I still have to do like this wall like this. That's true. Okay, well, see here, we're finishing this stone over here first. Can't tell if this is a thunderstorm or just like a regular storm. I think it's just a regular storm, because usually it gets way darker during a thunderstorm. It does get a little dark though during a regular storm. It's just less so. Gotta be careful when we're replacing the stone here though, because there is a collection of deep ravines underneath here that I've already fallen into twice. I've barely even started. I haven't done that much replacing. Mostly just been for that 6.5 hours. Between this video and the last one, most of that time was just spent like removing this hill here. I haven't done that much replacing, all things considered, so very small sample size, and I fell in twice, so we're gonna have to be careful here. Just some treacherous geography under the earth. I suppose geology? Geologic formations? Is geological? Is geologic? Geological formations, yeah, I guess that's how you would word that. Like, geologic? I don't even know what I said, but it definitely was not a word that exists. I'm making up words. to suit my needs. The amount of copper I've been finding is unreal, by the way. I think I mentioned this already, though. So I won't talk too much about it, too heavily about it, but Jesus, man. So much fucking copper on the surface. It's like, I guess it's something cool, I guess. It's not that interesting, though. I wonder how rusty the 6-year cake is already. Not the cake, but the copper it's sitting on. The cakes are, all of them, like, so chock full of preservatives that I could just leave them there for years, literal years, and they'll never, like, wither away at all. They're pristine. They're the exact same as the day I put them there. I'm sure big corporations everywhere they'd be very curious as to how they did it. Like, I don't know if I did it. I guess I did because I'm the one who made it. But like, that is, and like, it just completely ignores entropy. Like, everything's supposed to decay, and there's food there, which is very prone to decaying quickly or molding, or like, yeah, even like the rain like washes away the icing. But no, just the cake is just sitting there the same way as like the day I put it there. There's some crazy preservatives in food. Probably less so if you're watching this from Europe, but like in America, they don't give a shit out here, dude. They'll put in like motor oil in your food if it makes it last longer. And people eat that shit. And it's kind of like their plan for you to eat that shit. I think I mentioned this in a previous video, but it's like, I don't want to get too depressing about these kind of topics, but it is something that bothers me, is like kind of crazy what they'll put in our food and what they'll like do for money around the world. Like, people are crazy, dude. Yeah, lapis really fills up your inventory quick, which is annoying. I mean, I could run over there to that crafting table. Well, I am very far away, so maybe not. It's a good amount of space here. Let's replace the dirt in this larger space that I've created here. When am I gonna finish Splashy World? Splashy World House? I don't know, dude. Because right now I don't really have a lot of motivation to work on it. I don't really care that much. I have more motivation to like trap an Enderman, or like a baby zombie or a creeper or a skeleton, spider junkie, like spider. I already have skeletons actually, but like, I only have skeletons and zombies right now. It's like only 2 hostile mobs. It's not very impressive. For episode like 784 or whatever we're on, like only trapping 2 hostile mobs, that's pretty lame. Also, how am I trapping a silverfish? I don't know how they work. Basically, my entire build is made of stone, so I'd have to like have a wooden prison for it. Maybe that's what Splashy World House is gonna be. Stick a silverfish in the basement. I still remember what Splashy World House's basement looked like. It was basically a staircase all the way down to bedrock where I was strip mining for diamonds. Which wasn't going very well. Basically never found any. Not never, but like, basically never, it never felt like I'd found any. I'm sure I found some, but like, didn't feel like I did. Which is not a very good data metric at all. Asking somebody what they remember, it's completely tainted by bias. Almost assuredly. I probably got all kinds of diamonds from that mine, but I suppose back then I was expecting because of my expectations, I was expecting way more. So like the probably 3 stacks of 64 or whatever I got seemed like 2, because it like doesn't seem as special as what I pictured in my mind. Like, bro, where's my diamonds? I was expecting this thing to like, I'd be swimming in them. But in fact, the bathtub's only half full. Oh my god. This priceless artifact, just a single one of them, could make a shovel that destroys like thousands of blocks. I only got like 200 of them, not 2,000. God damn it. If you want 2,000, you have to do what I did in this world and mine like... I don't even know how many chunks I mined. Probably like 12? Well, that's all the dirt I got, and it's all the time in the video, so thank you for watching. See you next time. Ooh.